So today, my husband and I were chatting, and my aunt called. And we talked about some things going on in our family. And it's funny because my husband and I had already been having a conversation that was similar to the one that my aunt and I had this morning. And then I shared with him how basically my aunt and I feel the same way about a lot of things, and how my aunt definitely has no filter. She's going to give it to you straight, no, chaser. And she would tell you when it's enough. And if somebody is doing too much, she going to tell you that's enough. If she didn't have enough, she going to tell you, I didn't have enough of you. So there was this one time, funny story, embarrassing. I even told my husband this morning, I said, you know what? I was mad. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. All this stuff all at once. But I love how my aunt is so real. And, she really cares about people. And she going to tell you to your face when enough is enough. So my cousin had a party. My aunt gave her son a party. I don't remember if it was like a birthday party or a graduation party or something, but it was something celebratory. And at this party, she had like a full sheet cake, and half the cake was like chocolate and half the cake was white, and it was a different filling for each side of the cake. So of course me being, the cake lady, past life, I definitely felt like I had to try, both slices, both sides of cake. So I started off with one, small portion, and sat down and ate that cake, and, it was tasty. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get a little wedge of the other side. So I go and I grab a small slice of cake, and I go back and sit down, and the whole family's outside, and, all of her friends and extended family and friends and so forth. So we're all sitting outside, and my aunt walks over to me. A good, like across the room kind of thing. Like she walked a distance to me in her courtyard on the side of her house. And she walks over and she bends down and grabs my plate and was like, that's enough. You had enough, niece. I'm grown. Not only am I grown, I have teenagers. Like, they grown. I got grown kids. She scolded me, but with love and patience, and was like, that's enough, niece. Like, no mas. And I was so embarrassed. I was sad. I was hurt. I was like, oh, my cake. And I was like, oh, she calling me sad. And I'm grown. How you gonna tell me? But what she did was let me know that she saw that I had enough. And she had had enough of me having enough. So I shared this funny story with my husband today because, yeah, that's my auntie and I love her. You know who you are. But anyways, through this whole day, literally, I have been running into situations where I'm like, enough is enough. Whether it's been people, places, or things. You have to know when you've had enough. Whether it be that you've had enough food, you've had enough of a relationship, you've had enough drama, you've had enough of a job, if you've had enough, you've had enough. Today, I kept telling myself, just going home, just going home, just going home. And I didn't listen to myself. I knew I had enough. Long story short, somebody did something today that really, really just grossed me out. And that just made me feel like that's what you get. Because you already had enough. You should have took your tail home. Enough is enough. You can't have, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, people, places, and things telling you it's enough. Your spirit knows it's enough, and you're not listening. Be true to thyself. No matter what's going on, no matter if it's your kids, your parents, your siblings, your family, your friends, your spouse, your job, your cats, your dogs, whatever, goddamn it, know when enough is enough. So I had to like literally pull over to make this video because I know myself. I know I get home, get occupied, and not record this. But I really need to tell you guys, listen to yourself, be true to thyself, and know when enough is enough. And on that note, I say be blessed and follow your intuition, follow your instincts, be true to yourself. And when enough is enough, cut it off.